Hello there guys and welcome to Daily Updates. Just a week ago, the Afriforum, represented by their 4 leaders, took a flight to the United States of America, going to the White House to meet the representatives of Donald Trump. They went there with one mission, reporting the ANC leaders for corruption. That's what they are telling us. But we know that the bigger picture is not about the ANC. Is that message of saying that genocide against white Afrikaner farmers. That is the message. And we did see just a few days ago how Donald Trump treated Zelensky. It was in the public view and Donald Trump was disrespectful and brutal. So Afriforum wants to bring the attention of such a leader like Donald Trump to South Africa. And with the backlash, warnings from South Africans and all sorts of warnings telling Afriforum that you are going far. You need to stop this. You are going too far. These guys will not listen because in their mind, one thing that they need is the attention of Donald Trump. As if that is not enough, Elon Musk tweeting, Donald Trump tweeting about us, speaking about us, as if that is not enough damage. They are going to the White House to speak about us. But that has now come to an end because the HAWKS have confirmed that we are on their tails. Do what you want to do, but there's a case of treason that has been opened against you. So now the HAWKS will be investigating that case, and if successful, they are going to prosecute. Let us look at the story. Before we go forward with the story, I do want to say that just a few minutes ago, the Afriforum leaders have responded to the story of HAWKS investigating them, and we are going to play that clip shortly. As reported by the SABC, it says that the HAWKS have confirmed that 4 dockets of high treason have been opened following accusations of the spread of misleading information in the United States on South Africa's Expropriation Act. Political parties including the Umkhonto weSizwe Party and other individuals are said to have registered complaints following allegations that US President Donald Trump was misled about the land issue. This led to Trump attacking South Africa, accusing it of human rights abuses against Afrikaners. Without further ado, here is the response of Afriforum on the allegations that the HAWKS are investigating them. Let us watch.
I was informed by the media that the HAWKS are investigating complaints of high treason against Afriforum. I will not be having any sleepless nights over this, as these complaints are baseless. If the state, however, goes ahead with this, it will make us stronger. It would confirm the point that there are ANC leaders that are abusing their power to govern against certain sections of the population. It's also ludicrous because we have many ANC leaders implicated of corruption at the Zondo Commission, and the HAWKS are not acting against them. Then secondly, if Afriforum has to be in court, it would of course also give us a platform to show the world and to show the country how the ANC leaders are acting against the interest of the country. They are disloyal. Afriforum, Solidarity and the Solidarity Movement are loyal because we are fighting for in the interest of the South African people.
I don't know how far the case of Afriforum will go as the HAWKS are investigating. I don't know if that case of treason will go far, but one thing I know is that Afriforum needs to be taught a lesson. You cannot go to another country and report your own country, your home country. You believe in this country, this is where you were born and raised. But now instead of following correct procedures in terms of law, you take the matter as far as going to another country like the USA. We know that they like the USA. They cannot live without the USA. Maybe it is because of fundings. We don't know. But one thing the South African government needs to do is to teach Afriforum a lesson. If you don't teach them a lesson, more organizations like the Afriforum are going to do the same thing that we are seeing with these guys like Afriforum. They don't respect the constitution. They believe that they have a right to anything. That is why they can take the matter as far as going to the USA. And there are people who believe that, well, it's a freedom. They can do whatever they like. There's no law that prevents them from doing what they did. If you have that mindset, just know that you are in the same group as the Afriforum. They are misleading you and you are riding along with that misinformation. People need to be taught that you cannot really listen to organization that the best interest is to cause division. And I've seen Cyril Ramaphosa responding.
And Afriforum to meet his representatives.
Well, I do believe, I've heard that Afriforum and Solidarity have met representatives in the US government, and they're doing precisely what we said we as South Africans should not do. We should stop running to other countries. We should discuss our own problems here and find solutions. And that in many ways confirms our own sovereignty. It confirms our standing as a free and independent nation. A nation that can stand proud amongst many other nations and being able to say, we can solve our own problems. We may differ here, but we will find solutions to whatever problems we have. And we have the wherewithal to be able to do that. So I would say we stay here, we solve our problems here, and we embrace one another, and we build a nation. We will never be able to build a nation by just going to complain to other nations in the world. That's how we solve problems.
How do you respond to?
Well, there are people who are saying that, something needs to be done to them and all that. And I would say that we need to be sending a clear message to them that as far as we are concerned, as proud South Africans, we prefer that we should all stay here and solve our problems. And already what they are doing has spawned divisions in our nation. And that is not a nation-building process of running around the world to try and have your problems solved. You are just sowing divisions. Because now a number of South Africans then start looking at others negatively. And I don't think that is the right way to handle our problems.
Okay, last question.
And you can see that he's also disgusted at the actions of the Afriforum. They believe they are on the right. Everybody believes that you are on the wrong. Who's fooling who? And one thing we need to discuss is the fact that there are people who are members of Afriforum. They are farmers, they are people, mostly Afrikaners. The sooner they realize that these organizations are bringing divisions, the better. They need to stop their membership to Afriforum and maybe just bring that membership to my channel so that we can speak the truth. And the truth is, South Africa can be better. We can all make South Africa better. What we don't need in the country is people reporting us to people like Donald Trump. Did you see how he treated Zelensky? Do you want Ramaphosa to sit on the same chair and be yelled at? That is not what we want to see as South Africans. But if the Afriforum wants to see that, then they have to face those charges that the HAWKS are investigating. Get charged for treason, stand trial, and let's see how you respond. Because you think that you have the freedom to do anything you like. And if it goes as far as disrespecting the country and the constitution, for you it's whatever. But for us as South Africans, we cannot tolerate that. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning into the channel, and until next time.